Hello, 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 everybody, and welcome to Meghan's World News Channel. I am your host, Special K Thoughts, aka Special K, better known in the world of Twitter. Disclaimer alert: Meghan's World is a pro Meghan Markle news podcast. We are supporters, fans, and stans of Meghan Markle and Prince Harry, too. You know, I like that guy. I really, really do. If you don't like Meghan Markle, bless your backs. Okay, Meghanettes, during this episode, I have to warn you, this is going to be a long episode now. We're going to talk about the monumental moments that happened to Harry and Meghan during 2020. We're going to discuss and celebrate Harry and Meghan's 1-year anniversary as non-working royals. We will also discuss this so-called royal year review that is supposed to happen at Buckingham Palace in March. Now, we all know this is what the royal family wants. We know Harry and Meghan could care less. They don't give a rat's ass about no year review. All right. Before we get started, I just want to take this time to check in with you guys. Okay? Now, I'm being serious. I want to check in with the squatties. I want to check in with the listeners all across the world. And I just want to make sure that you guys are really okay, because I know and you know that there's a lot of shit going on in the world. I thought 2020 was behind us, but damn it, it's not. 2020 came right in with 2021. We're still dealing with COVID. People are still losing their jobs. Kids can't go to school. People are getting evicted from their homes. And the United States of America is officially a banana republic. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. But you know what? This too shall pass. It shall pass. Squatties, I'm being serious. If you need somebody to talk to, I am here. You can email me or you can DM me on Twitter. Special K Thoughts. That's my Twitter feed. That's my Twitter handle. All right? We are all here for each other. We are all one. Okay. These monumental moments that we are going to discuss that happened to Harry and Meghan in 2020, they're not in any particular order. Okay, we're just basically going to go back down memory lane, showcasing that there is no way in hell Harry and Meghan are returning to Shutter Island as working royals. Nope, not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen, Becky. All right, it's not gonna happen. All right, we're gonna go ahead and get into the first monumental moment. Let's get a drum roll. Can we get a drum roll for this first monumental moment of Harry and Meghan? Let's get a drum roll. Come on, let's get a drum roll. All right. That was kind of a weak drum roll, girl. Kind of weak. All right. January 8th, 2020. What happened January 8th, 2020? Harry and Meghan, oh my God, they shocked the world. They shocked the world by announcing on their Success Royal Instagram page that they are stepping down from their senior roles as working royals in the British royal family. Harry and Meghan said, "We out. Bye." I mean, that mess sent shock waves all throughout the world. Now, here in the United States on CNN, they reported that news every hour on the hour for at least 2 to 3 days straight. I mean, that was a nuclear bomb when Harry and Meghan dropped the news that they wanted to step back as senior royals. Let's get it right now, because these royal rodents, they always try to report that the reason why Harry and Meghan wanted to step back as senior royals was because they just wanted to make money. Wrong answer, asshole. That's not why Harry and Meghan stepped back as senior royals. That's not what they wanted. They still wanted to work within the royal family. They still wanted to work within the institution, within the monarchy. They just wanted minor roles. Okay? They wanted minor roles. They no longer wanted to be on the taxpayer dime. They no longer wanted to deal with the royal rodent press. And they wanted to become financially independent. Kind of reminds me of Princess Eugene and Princess Beatrice, right? Right? But that's what they wanted, okay? January 8th, 2020. Big time monumental moment in regards to Harry and Meghan announcing that they wanted to step back as senior royals and take on a lesser role and become financially independent and say F you to the royal rodents. All right. Monumental moment number 2. Meghan and Harry's appearance at the Mountbatten Music Festival. Gosh, I hope I'm saying that right. Now, this was Harry's last event as Captain General of the Royal Marines. Harry and Meghan, oh my gosh, oh my goodness, oh my gosh. They arrived wearing matching ensembles. Meghan, oh my God, looks stunning. I mean, she looks stunning in the red sapphire gown that was the same shade red as Harry's dress military uniform. I mean, they was on fire. They was on fire. Woo! Harry received the long-lasting standing ovation from the crowd. You could tell that he was honored, and I think he was a bit emotional from that. I really do. Now, monumental moment number 3, the Endeavor Awards. All eyes were on Harry and Meghan as they arrived for the Endeavor Awards. Cameras clicked away at Meghan, who stunned in a body-fitting blue dress designed by Victoria Beckham. See, that was something new that I had learned. I had no idea that Victoria Beckham was a designer, a clothes designer. I had no idea. Learn something new every day. Just like it would be nice if some of these haters and some of these so-called journalists and some of these royal rodents would learn the meaning of privacy. My goodness, can you learn the meaning of privacy? What the hell is wrong with you? Damn, what? You repeated kindergarten 4 times? Did you ride the short bus to school? It's amazing how many people do not know what the word privacy means. Anyway, award-winning royal photographer Samir Hussein, he managed to snap that iconic picture of Harry and Meghan walking together underneath the umbrella, looking into each other's eyes with megawatt smiles while the beautiful raindrops were falling all around them. That picture that Samir was able to get while Harry and Meghan were entering the Endeavor Awards. I mean, it was classic. It's an iconic picture. It's classic, but it's modern at the same time. And I believe he actually won some award for that, for best royal picture or something like that. That should just be best iconic picture of 2020, period. Okay. All right. Moving on to the next monumental moment. Monumental moment number 5, March 9th, 2020. Meghan and Harry attend the Commonwealth ceremonies. The entrance was iconic and the departure was legendary. Again, Meghan and Harry, they wore color coordinated outfits. Yes, Meghan stunned in a green dress, and Harry, he had the color green on the inside of his jacket. If you don't believe me, check the ceremonies out again and watch him when he opens up his jacket a little bit or fixes his jacket, whatever the hell he was doing. Again, Meghan, she stunned in that green dress. Now, you know what's interesting? I was talking to my mother, and I love my mother. Trust me, I really, really do. But I was talking to her about Meghan's dress and Kate's dress. And you know what my mom said? I don't even know if I should tell you guys. But my mom said, okay, that she loved Kate's dress. Okay. She said Kate's dress looked royal. She said Meghan looked royal chic. I thought, okay, Mom. All right. I said, okay. I mean, if you think it's cool that Kate walking around looking like Queen Elizabeth at the age of 38, hey, if you like it, I love it. But what my mom was trying to say was that we really shouldn't compare these two women when it comes to their style of dress. This is what my mom said. My mom said, it's too late for Kate. She said, it's too late for Kate. Okay, she's indoctrinated into dressing like a royal. Okay, my mom said Meghan is a modern chic woman. So she's going to dress more modern, chic, royal. My mom was like, credit Meghan. She started the royal, modern, chic look. I said, you know what, Mom? You're absolutely right. Don't you just love it when you have conversations with people that come from the old school? Because, they see things different. They analyze things different. And to a certain degree, I think my mom has a point. But anyway, monumental moment number 5, Meghan and Harry's last appearance as working royals at the Commonwealth ceremonies. We all saw surly Sophie and petty Kate with they stank attitudes. But that's okay. I mean, our girl Meghan, she sat there with a smile and she bobbed her head listening to the music. She talked to Harry. She looked like she enjoyed herself, but we all know what Meghan was thinking. All right. Meghan was thinking, as soon as this ceremony is over, I'm out. I'm on a plane to Canada to see my beautiful baby boy. All right. Next monumental moment. Harry and Meghan buy a house in Santa Barbara. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. And of course, the royal rodents, they go ape shit. And thank you, Jesus, for that. I mean, the way over the top Fox outrage is just so dumb. I mean, it really is. Okay. What I loved about this news was the fact that Harry and Meghan had been living in that house for 6 weeks and nobody knew. I mean, nobody knew. Okay. Everybody thought that they were still living in Tyler Perry's house in Santa Barbara, but oh, hell no. Harry and Meghan, I mean, they was out. They been out for 6 weeks, moved into their house in beautiful Santa Barbara. I mean, that's definitely a monumental moment right there because it definitely solidified that Harry and Meghan are here to stay in these United States of America. Now, what's going on right now? I mean, well, I'm not even going to go there. At the end of the day, I mean, it was a big clue that Harry and Meghan were not going back to Shutter Island. All right. The next monumental moment, all right? Master Archie's first birthday. Yay! Okay. Now, Master Archie's first birthday was May 6th. And to honor and celebrate Archie's birthday, Meghan made a video recording of her reading Duck Rabbit to cute little Archie. And that was a part of the Save with Stories campaign, which enlists a number of celebrities and famous people to read aloud in short videos and post those videos online. Now, Save with Stories, those of you who are not familiar with that nonprofit organization, what they do is that they provide assistance with food and learning resources to children in need. Okay, now, isn't little Archie so cute? I mean, all children are cute, okay, but he is so cute. And it was funny as hell when he grabbed the book. Remember, Meghan had another book. Well, he saw, I guess, initially he saw a book, I guess, on the left side of him, and he grabbed that book and dropped it, and Meghan got it and put it on the right side of her, and he was like, Poof! And he went and grabbed the book and then dropped it and appeared to look up at Harry and say, "Can you get it?" That was so cute. I mean, seriously, he looked at Harry like, "Dad, I don't know why you trying to act brand new. You need to come get this book." You know what I'm saying? But that was so cute. And that was a treat. And of course, we love the fact that, you know, at the end of the video, little Archie says, "Dad, dad, 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 dad." That's such a beautiful thing. All right. Thank you to Meghan for recording that video for us, because she didn't have to. All right. Next moment. Now, I love this moment. I really, really do. This moment is near and dear to my heart. And I participated in this moment just like thousands of other squatties participated in this moment. Here we go. Harry and Meghan match campaign funds raised by the Success Squad for Cam Fed. Remember that moment? All right. Success Squad had a campaign fund for Cam Fed, inspired by Meghan, inspired by Harry, to honor their birthdays. We, the squad, raised, I believe, over $150,000, which meant we helped pay for over 15 African girls to go to school. And what Harry and Meghan did was that they matched the funds that were raised with their own personal money. Now, you talk about something that's inspiring, uplifting. You know, that really did. It really inspired and uplifted, and it was a validating moment for the Success Squad. Okay, a very validating moment for us. All right. The next monumental moment is Meghan's powerful commencement speech that she made at her alma mater, the Immaculate Heart graduating class of 2020. Woo! What a powerful, articulate speech that you could tell for the most part was off the cuff, unrehearsed, and from the heart. Okay? Meghan spoke about the police violence. She spoke about George Floyd and Breonna Taylor's deaths. What struck me about that speech was that Meghan says, and I quote, this is a quote, "I wasn't sure what I could say to you. I wanted to say the right things. And I was really nervous that I wouldn't, or that it would get picked apart. And I realized the only wrong thing to say is nothing." Boom. Next monumental moment. You know what? I done lost count. I done straight lost count. But anyway, the next monumental moment. Brace yourselves, because this is a big one. I mean, they're all big ones, but this one is a really big one. Okay. Harry and Meghan, oh my God, they drop another bombastic atomic bomb. Boom. I mean, they just drop it in the atmosphere. Harry and Meghan announce that they have scored a Netflix deal. Yes. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Harry and Meghan done got a Netflix deal. Now, this Netflix deal is about Harry and Meghan creating, producing documentaries, children's programs, docuseries, movies, and scripted TV series. Okay? I don't understand what is so hard for these haters to understand. Okay? Harry and Meghan, they're going to be behind the camera. They're not going to be in front of the camera doing reality TV shows or showcasing what it's like to be non-working royals. Okay? There's nobody interested in that shit. All right? And Netflix is an American company. They know better. All right? Obviously, Harry and Meghan, they must have presented an awesome portfolio. Okay? And Netflix signed them. So, anyway, what I love about this monumental moment, Harry and Meghan, they have secured their financial independence from Shutter Island. That's what they did, folks, with this Netflix deal. Why do you think these royal rodents and these royal commentators continue to hate on this Netflix deal? I mean, if you really think about it, it makes no sense. Like, why would you hate on somebody getting a Netflix deal, right? Why not congratulate them? Say, hey, at least, they're financially independent and they're no longer on the British taxpayer dime. It looks like Harry and Meghan are going to be all right. We wish them nothing but the best. I know what you guys are thinking. You guys are thinking, Special K, you need to get off that yak. That's what you're thinking. Because there's no way in the world that these royal commentators and these royal rodents and even people within the royal family are going to see anything positive about what Harry and Meghan do or what they accomplish. But anyway, I am so looking forward to what Harry and Meghan are going to release in regards to this Netflix deal. I'm pretty sure it's going to have quality. I'm pretty sure that it's going to be very interesting. And I watch Netflix all the time. As a matter of fact, I don't even have cable no more because I'm always constantly watching Netflix. But monumental moment, Harry and Meghan, they get the Netflix deal. Okay, let's roll it back a little bit. They buy a house in Cali. They got the Netflix deal. All right, so they planting the seeds. Okay, they're doing what they said that they were going to do. All right, next monumental moment. Prince Harry pays back the $3 million to the sovereign grant. That's all I got to say about that. Prince Harry, in his interview with Patrick Hutchinson, he admits that he wasn't aware of unconscious bias. Next monumental moment. All right. During Harry's conversation with Black Lives Matter activist Patrick Hutchinson, Harry states, and I quote, unconscious bias from my understanding, having had the upbringing and the education that I have, I had no idea what it was. I had no idea it existed. And then, sad as it is to say, it took me many, many years to realize it, especially when living a day or a week in my wife's shoes. Wow. Now, it really takes a grown person with character to admit ignorance, doesn't it? It really, really does. We all can't do it, okay? We'll come up with excuse after excuse after excuse about why we didn't know something, right? And then sometimes we'll play the victim role when we're challenged, or we'll blame that person for being a bully, right? But not Prince Harry. He admits it. He admits that he wasn't aware of unconscious bias. Now, Prince Harry, he's had some racial hiccups. Okay. I mean, he's had some and I don't want to minimize it. I don't. Okay. He's done some very offensive things racially. Okay. We all know the story about him wearing the Nazi costume uniform, and I believe there was another story where he called somebody, I think of South Asian descent, or somebody who was from Pakistan, I believe, called them little Packy, which is a very derogatory, offensive racial slur. So he's had his racial moments. But what I like about Prince Harry is the fact that he's growing, okay, and he's learning, all right, and he's trying to teach people and make people aware of their unconscious bias, all right? So there's nothing more uplifting and gratifying than seeing a grown man admit that they've made mistakes, admit that they've been ignorant to life situations, and admit that they're wrong, and they're willing to talk about it. All right? I mean, he's willing to talk about it. He wants to have a conversation about it. Why? Not only because he's married to a biracial woman, but because he's got a mixed race child, okay? Archie is a mixed race child, all right? I mean, yeah, right now he looks mighty European, but hey, kids have a way of changing looks as they get older, okay? And everybody in the world knows that his mother is biracial. Everybody in the world knows that he has an African American grandmother. So, big kudos to Prince Harry in regards to his conversation that he had with Black Lives Matter, Mr. Patrick Hutchinson, admitting that he was not aware of his unconscious bias. I'm telling you, that interview went a long ways. It really did. There were a lot of men who listened to that interview. Okay? Cheers to you, Prince Harry. That's another monumental moment right there. All right. We are still going back down memory lane. Yes, I'm trying to sing. All right, I'm trying to sing. But yes, we're still going back down memory lane. We're still talking about all of the monumental moments that we identified that is showcasing what the future is, I think, for Harry and Meghan, which definitely is that they are not going back to Shutter Island as working royals. All right. Next monumental moment. Okay. Meghan interviews the godmother of the women's equal rights movement, Miss Gloria Steinem. Okay. Now that was an iconic moment. Now it's my understanding that Meghan has met Miss Gloria in the past. Okay. And that they've known each other. But what this reinforced for me was that Meghan is going to continue to do Meghan. All right. She's going to continue to work and bring attention to women's issues and gender equality. All right. Next moment. Meghan's appearance at the all-women vote couch party encouraging Americans to vote. Yes, that was another monumental moment. Okay? Meghan encouraged Americans to vote. She said it with her whole chest. And of course, it caused the over-the-top Fox outrage by those royal haters having their typical temper tantrums. I mean, they were accusing Meghan of interfering in a foreign election. Okay? They said that she was a royal and that she should not be expressing her political views and that she shouldn't be endorsing any political candidates, and it puts the monarchy in a very compromising position. Blah, 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 blah. Nothing but bullshit coming out their mouths. But another reason why this was a monumental moment was the reaction that Americans had when they saw the hate that Meghan was getting from some people in the British press and some British people. Okay? Americans were like, ho, 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 buddy. Do you realize where she's at? She's over here in America. She's not over there across the pond. Them titles don't mean a damn thing over here, buddy. Now, I may not like Meghan Markle. You know, I don't agree with her leftist views. However, she's an American. And there's nothing wrong with encouraging your fellow Americans to vote. So, you know, you guys are confusing us. I mean, first you guys said that she wasn't a royal, that she wasn't relevant. Now you're saying that she's a royal. Well, make up your goddamn mind. Jeez. I don't know what's wrong with them British people. They talk funny anyway. I'm just playing. I'm just having some fun. But anyway, yeah. Meghan's appearance at the all-women vote couch party, I feel, made more Americans aware of the type of visceral, dehumanizing, hateration treatment that she's been getting by some members of the British press. Okay? When you read those comments that were all over Twitter, you could tell that Americans were like, what? You know, and you had people calling the UK Shutter Island and the hellhole and all kinds of names. But anyway, I love that moment. Actually, that moment happened before Meghan did the interview with Gloria Steinem. But anyway, Meghan's appearance at the all-women vote couch party, that would definitely, to me, was another monumental moment. Okay, the next monumental moment is Meghan's op-ed in the New York Times that she wrote about her miscarriage and the losses that we all share. Meghan revealed to the world that she and Harry suffered the loss of their unborn child back in July of 2020. It was a well-written, powerful essay. Meghan didn't just focus on her miscarriage. She was able to connect in a very articulate way the global losses that everyone can relate to on a global scale, whether it be dealing with the global pandemic of COVID, the global protests that were happening all around the world, and the loss of Breonna Taylor and George Floyd. It was a very powerful, well-written essay. And I would like to say again, thank you, Meghan. Thank you. All right. The next monumental moment that I thought was pretty monumental, my cousin didn't. She was like, yeah, whatever. But I thought Meghan and Harry's appearance on Teen Anger Therapy was dope. I did. I mean, their appearance on Teen Anger Therapy, it gave us the foresight and it validated that they really do have their finger on the pulse when it comes to the youth. And they obviously have been doing their research in regards to different podcasting shows. Okay. I thought it was cool hearing Meghan and Harry talking to California teens. I really, really did. And I mean, let's face it, their appearance on Teen Anger Therapy, I mean, it garnered over 1 million views, people. Over 1 million views. You know, I researched the history on Teen Anger Therapy and how many, what's their average views that they get. And the average views that they get is anywhere from 1,500 to 2,000. And just imagine, because Harry and Meghan appeared on their show, they got over 1 million views for that appearance. I mean, that's just crazy. That's crazy. But another reason why Harry and Meghan's appearance on Teenager Therapy was monumental was for the simple fact that their appearance garnered over 1 million views. And it proved that Harry and Meghan are a brand. They are a brand outside of the royal family. Okay. It proved that their brand has global mass appeal. All right. For Teen Anger Therapy to go from an average of 1,500 to 2,000 views, and just because Harry and Meghan make one appearance and that appearance garnered over 1 million views, just shows you their global mass appeal power. And when you have global mass appeal power like that, you are going to get lucrative deals like Netflix, okay? Like Spotify, which we'll talk about later. But yes, Teen Anger Therapy, despite what my cousin thinks, was definitely a monumental moment for Harry and Meghan. Harry and Meghan had hosted a special edition of Time 100 Talks about building kinder digital spaces. We all know that they are very passionate about making the digital world a kinder, more inclusive space, and they want to make it a safer space, and they discourage online hate speech and negativity. And they've stated before in the past that that definitely was going to be something that they wanted to sponsor in regards to their Archwell Foundation. Now, the reason why I thought that this was a monumental moment in regards to Harry and Meghan was because, once again, they presented themselves as a brand. Okay. And the brand is Harry and Meghan. There's nothing royal about this brand. This brand is all about Harry and Meghan. And when they hosted this special edition of Time 100 Talks, I thought that they did a very good job. I mean, they asked very thought-provoking and questions of substance. They seem to really understand and have vast knowledge in regards to the people that they interviewed. You know, they interviewed different people who ran tech companies and who have these huge platforms in social media. And I thought that it was a very organized, executed event. And Harry and Meghan's professionalism was outstanding. I got something out of that event. I learned a lot. And Harry and Meghan, I thought, did an outstanding professional job. And it only goes to show that these two are really about substance. Not just any royal can host an event like that with people who are very well educated, with people that have these huge tech companies with people that are running these multi-million-dollar businesses. Not any royal can do that. It takes somebody who's smart, somebody who's intelligent, somebody who has vast knowledge in those type of areas, somebody who's articulate. All right. And that's what Harry and Meghan's brand is. That's the type of brand that they are presenting. All right. I thought they did an excellent job with that. Another monumental event. Back down memory lane. Harry's appearance on the 14th annual Stand Up for Heroes here on these American shores. Stand Up for Heroes is an event in support of military personnel and veterans. Here's a quote from Harry. This is what he said. I was born into a life of duty, but it was during my decade in the Army that I committed to a life of service. Harry's appearance on the show was nothing but a net positive for him. He honored the veterans, highlighted the Invictus Games, honored the first responders. Prince Harry didn't appear like a prince. The American audience related to him as an honorary veteran. And I'm telling you, as a veteran myself, that had nothing but a positive effect.
Archie, is it fun?
Fun.
Fun.
After me. Ready? Happy?
Happy?
New?
New?
New.
Oh, isn't that cute? Of course. The next monumental moment is the Spotify deal that Harry and Meghan got. You know, they dropped another atomic bomb on us by announcing this Spotify deal. They just, boom, dropped it into their atmosphere. Fans, we were all anxiously awaiting their first podcast. And of course, Harry and Meghan blessed us on December 29th with the premiere of their holiday podcast. Now, this special featured Stacey Abrams, George the Poet, Deepak Chopra, Matt Haig, and there was a special young lady on the podcast that she really inspired me. Her name was Christina Adane. And Christina is a 17-year-old youth activist. And she's from London, England. And what this young lady did was she started a campaign to have schools provide free meals to children during the lockdown in England. And I thought it was just awesome, you know, and I'm not going to name everybody that was on the podcast. You know, Elton John was on there and Tyler Perry and there were some other people. But, you know, I wanted to highlight Miss Christina because in my opinion, you know, she is a extraordinary young lady who was doing extraordinary things in her community to uplift and help those that are less fortunate. And you gotta support the youth because the youth, they are our future. You know, they really are. But in regards to Harry and Meghan's podcast, I listened to it twice and I thought that it was very informative. I thought it had substance and it was very uplifting. I mean, it really was. And besides that, though, I thought that the podcast was very well organized and once again, very well executed. You could tell that they had done a lot of planning around the podcast and they came up with some really good original ideas. And it just reminded me of how Harry and Meghan did such an outstanding job when they hosted the special edition of the Time 100 Talks. Let me tell you something, Harry and Meghan, they've got skills. They really, really do. They have really good interviewing skills. And like I said, not just any royal can do that. It takes somebody who is smart, intelligent, somebody who's prepared, somebody who studies, somebody who does research, and somebody who really wants to do a good job, and somebody who's invested in the type of work that they do. It also takes somebody who has depth and good verbiage. All right, let's just take this time out to celebrate. Now let's talk about this alleged 1-year review that is supposed to happen in March. It's funny to me how the royal commentators and the royal rodents who were directed by Buckingham Palace are making a big deal out of this 1-year review that is supposed to take place between Harry and Meghan and the royal family. They putting these stories out saying that Harry and Meghan requested an extension. Bullshit. The Queen and the royal staff are going to look over Harry and Meghan's contracts with Netflix and Spotify to make sure that they are in line with the Queen's values. Bullshit. They trying to hold Harry's military appointments over his head, threatening to take away the titles, blah, 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 blah. Look, face it. Harry and Meghan, they are not returning as working royals. I just don't see it. It's not happening. Why would they? Seriously, like, why would they? We just spent close to an hour highlighting some monumental moments that detail how during the past year, Harry and Meghan, they have executed their plan on becoming financially independent and making it on their own outside of the royal family in the real world. I mean, think about it. They have bought a house. They are financially independent. They have their own media platform, which is huge. They can do what they want. And most importantly, they have control over their own narrative and their personal lives. There has been no leaks since they left Leaky Leaks, Buckingham Palace. The leaks people have vanished. Abracadabra. Vamoose. Gone. The drip, drip faucet is dried up like Ingrid Seward's skin. Okay? Any news about Harry and Meghan, the royal rodents find out when we do. Think about it. They find out when we do. Okay? Sometimes they find out after we do. Case in point, Harry volunteering at the Walker family events. Okay, remember that story? When Harry volunteered at the Walker family events, helping pass out, I guess, food to the veterans, nobody knew about that. Nobody found out about that until 5 freaking days later. And the only reason why we found out was because the Walker family posted it on their Instagram page. Okay? How about when Harry and Meghan went to the preschool in California and they planted some plants with the little preschool kids to honor Princess Diana's birthday? Okay? Nobody knew about that. Nobody knew about that. Harry and Meghan, they have put a lockdown on their own privacy. They really, really have. I mean, my goodness, think about it. Think about it. they have seriously won the battle when it comes to their own privacy. They don't need an Instagram account. They have found alternative ways, savvy ways of releasing information about their work and what they're doing. What I love about it is the fact that the originator of the released information, it's not coming from some trash bag, sleazy, lying ass tabloid. Once Harry and Meghan release it to whatever entity, the positive fair balance article has already been picked up by the American press. And once the American press gets its hands on it, that story has an American spin. And that story with the American spin is going to go global, which dominates the negative British press tabloid spin, which makes them look like bitter butt hags demanding to see Archie. The whole I gotta see Archie thing just irritates the shit out of me sometimes. Like, seriously, like, what is that all about? You know, where's Archie? We want to see Archie. They said they wanted privacy and they kept Archie away from us, but they put him in the podcast. Why would they do that? I thought they wanted privacy. I want to see Archie. I will never understand once again how grown ass people don't know what privacy means. And I'll never understand why some people have this fascination demanding to see Archie. Archie is not your damn child. His parents are Harry and Meghan. They can pick and choose when they want to make him available to the public. Then these fools will say Harry and Meghan only put Archie on the podcast to make money off of him. Oh, okay. So it's okay for you to make money off of Archie, but not his parents. See, they mad about the Christmas card. I'm telling you, they so mad about that damn Christmas card. Those British tabloids, I'm telling you, they was waiting on that Christmas card. They was waiting on it so they can make money off of it. All right. They thought that Harry and Meghan were going to release a cute Christmas card that featured baby Archie, and they were going to make some money off of that boy. I mean, to me, it's creepy. It's creepy as hell hearing people complain about not seeing this child. You know, here in America, it's not like that. It just isn't. Beyonce, we probably won't see her twins until they're about 10 years old. I mean, think about it. You rarely see Beyonce's twins. Okay? Kerry Washington, I had no idea she had 3 kids. I read it somewhere on Twitter recently. I don't know if that's true, but I read somewhere on Twitter that she had 3 kids. And I'm like, what? Huh? How about Janet Jackson? How about her son? We probably won't see him until he drops his first album. I mean, has anybody in life ever seen Justin Timberlake's son? Think about it. You know, you have some famous people, you know, who have no issues having their kids out in public. And then you got some famous people who don't ride like that with their kids. But anyway, bump the privacy issue in regards to these fool people who demanded to see Archie. Trust. Please believe me when I say Harry and Meghan have mastered privacy very well. All right, my thoughts about what is going to be the end result in regards to the 1-year review. What is going to happen? What is going to happen? What is going to happen? To be honest, I have no clue. I have absolutely no clue. You know, Harry, we have to remember he did not want this year review. He didn't want it. He wanted a clean break. And my gut tells me, because Harry wanted a clean break, then I have a feeling that's what's going to happen. I have a feeling that there is going to be a clean break. Now, what that means, I don't know. I don't know what a clean break means, because at the end of the day, Harry is always going to be tied to the monarchy. He is the grandson of a queen. He is the son of a future king, and he is the brother of a future king. You know, God rest her soul. I mean, I know I talk mess about Queen Elizabeth, but at the end of the day, that is Harry's grandmother. And, you know, she's 95 years old. She's not going to be here too much longer. And Prince Charles, I'm sorry. I just don't see Daddy Charles making it as long as his mother. Now, I could be wrong. Because Prince Philip, I mean, he's almost 100 years old, you know, and Queen Elizabeth, she's 95. So apparently they have some strong living genes. But yeah, I really honestly don't know. I don't know what's going to happen with that situation. But personally, I would like to see them do a clean break. I really do. Now, in regards to Harry and Meghan, outside of the royal family, I think 2021 is going to be a continuation of 2020. I think that those two are going to flourish in regards to their business deals. I am looking forward to another Spotify podcast. I can't wait to see what type of docuseries or documentaries or what their scripted TV show is going to be like on Netflix. And I'm really looking forward to Archwell. Is it Archwell or Arkwell? I'm really looking forward to that. They are working with some outstanding organizations already. I think it's awesome that they're working with Loveland. When I read that on their website, I was just so happy about that. The partnership that they have with Jose to open up kitchens to feed people, you know, across the world. I think they're going to open up 4 food kitchens. I mean, that's just outstanding. That is awesome. To me, the sky is the limit for those two. They got the upcoming mental health special with that Harry did with Oprah. So I'm really looking forward to that, because we all know when Oprah Winfrey involves herself in a project, that project is going to be excellent. Okay. I just think that, again, the sky is the limit for Harry and Meghan. They've already set the blueprint down for their future, and they purposely work every day to make sure that what they want to achieve comes into fruition. At the end of the day, though, you know what? Harry and Meghan, no matter what, they will be just fine. Meghan, she comes from the real world. She was raised in the real world. We are talking about a self-made woman here. We are talking about an educated woman here. We are talking about somebody who has accomplished many things on her own. And we're talking about somebody who I am sure has experienced failure. Okay, but bounced back. So Meghan Markle, she is not afraid to fail. Okay, she is not afraid to fail. And that's why she will be okay. You know, in regards to Harry, yes, you know, throughout his whole life, he's always had access. He's always lived a privileged life based on, you know, his family circumstance. However, Harry has a heart. Harry has a heart, and Harry has character. And he has a strong work ethic. All right. So at the end of the day, no matter what, those two will be just fine. All right. I didn't talk too much about it, but please check out the Archwell website. Harry and Meghan, they updated that website and it looks fantabulous. Okay, so they got Archwell Productions, they got Archwell Audio, and Harry's letter. Oh my gosh, make sure you have some tissue when you read that. And, they got pictures of Harry with Princess Diana when he was a little boy, and they got a picture of Meghan when she was a little girl with her mom. So it appears that the website is dedicated to the mamas. And of course, there was some uproar because they don't mention the fathers, right? Harry's letter starts off with, "I am my mother's son." And there's no mention of Prince Charles. There's no mention of sperm donor. And of course, people took that as a slight against the fathers. I look at it this way. Just because you pay homage to your mother, it doesn't mean that you're dissing your father. Okay, so everybody just chill out. But check out that website. Check out their foundation. They're doing some fantabulous things. They have a section where they actually name the different organizations that they're working with. And like I said, I'm just happy that they're working with Loveland. I'm just so happy about that. But check it out. Check out Archwell or Arkwell, however you say it. And haters, beware. As a matter of fact, I want the haters to check it out too. I'm not even going to say anything. Okay, now it's time for the comments and the questions that you guys sent into Meghan's world. Now, the majority of the comments, which I was kind of surprised, but the majority of the comments were about, do I think Harry and Meghan will return as working royals? Well, guys, I think I already answered that. The answer is nope, and hell no. I do not think that's going to happen. I really, really don't. A comment from Equalizer from Instagram. They said, "I think they will make a big mistake to go back, which I know may not happen. They have achieved so much." And I absolutely agree with that. Now, we did get a lot of comments about Meghan's essay in regards to the losses that we share that she wrote for the New York Times. Beats for Beats from Instagram. They tell me that they're from South Africa. Hi, Beats for Beats. The comment is, Meghan's op-ed to the New York Times about her miscarriage really hit home for me. I suffered a miscarriage 2 years ago, and I thought I was alone. Thanks to Meghan, I now know I am not alone. Oh, wow. Thanks, Beats for Beats, for sharing your story. Another comment about Meghan's op-ed. Success HM125 from Twitter. Meghan's op-ed was the highlight for me. It took a lot of courage for her to tell her story, and it was also very selfless and thoughtful to make it not just about her, but about all of us as well. Absolutely. Another comment about Meghan's op-ed. Cal CS213. Uh-oh. Sounds like a homegirl to me, a homegirl or a homeboy. They're from Twitter. Let's see. Meghan's op-ed was a monumental moment. The global positive response she received only shows that Meghan really knows how to connect to people, and she was brave to share her story. That's absolutely true. All right, here's a comment. Oh, okay. These are comments about the sovereign grant. Joy from Facebook. Harry making it rain on them thirsty devils, paying back the $3 million to the sovereign grant was a highlight. Mandy H. Harry paying the money back to the sovereign grant. To be honest, I wish he would have just stuck to the original payments every month, because no matter what they do, Shutter Island is always going to complain. Facts right there. All right, there were a lot of comments about Meghan's commencement speech. I appreciate all the comments that you guys sent me, but I'm only going to read 3. Levi loves me. Let's see. They emailed me this. Meghan's commencement speech to the Immaculate Heart graduating class was her best speech ever. I want to see her do more speeches when she is ready. Miss Carrie Baby. Miss Carrie Baby. They emailed me this. That speech Meghan gave to Immaculate Heart was like a full body massage. She was so passionate and humble. I love Meghan Markle. What? Spicy sweet lips. Oh my goodness, they're from Facebook. Meghan's speech to the Immaculate Heart was off the chain. I actually started standing her even more after that. All right. Let's see the next group. Let's see. Lisa B1091. They are from Instagram. Harry and Meghan buying a house in Cali, and the trash bucket tabloids had no idea for 6 weeks. Actually, that was awesome, wasn't it? Wasn't it, Lisa B? That was awesome. I'm going to read it again because I don't think I read it the right way. Harry and Meghan buying a house in Cali, and the trash bucket tabloids had no idea for 6 weeks. That is a monumental moment. Love K. Michelle. Oh my God, Special K. Girl, when Harry and Meghan showed up and showed out at the Commonwealth ceremonies, watching Meghan smiling like she didn't have a care in the world, bobbing her head and singing along to the music, and seeing Kate with her ugly ass, hate-looking, pouting face, looking like a child, gave me nothing but joy. Okay. Harry loves Meghan. Oh, I like that one. They are from Twitter. Special K. Come on. The best moment was when Harry and Meghan announced that they were leaving Shutter Island. I actually agree with that. All right. Now, there were a lot of Piers Morgan comments. Okay. And I'm not going to really read too many of them, but there were a lot of Piers Morgan comments. Meghan's World. When it comes to Piers, if you want to complain, contact maybe the networks that he works with or the advertisers for those networks. I really don't think it's going to make a difference if you complain. That guy, he works in a market that has an appetite for spewing nothing but negativity in regards to Meghan. But, trust, his time is coming soon. It really is. You can't be that nasty and that ugly and continue to live your life in a peaceful manner all the damn time. So my best advice in regards to Piers Morgan, just don't pay attention to him. Don't. And I know that's hard sometimes because, especially on Twitter, because I notice when I'm on Twitter, somebody's always posting something about him and it comes on my Twitter feed and I just can't help it. Damn it. I got to go see what he said. And it just pisses me off too. But anyway, forget that dude. All right. Christine. She is from, I think this came from YouTube. Let's see. Do you think the rotten Rhoda is going to stop the attack and focus on the rest of the royal family this coming year? Let's see. No, Christine, I don't. Actually, I think it's probably going to get worse, to be honest, because the more success Harry and Meghan have, the more hate the royal Rhoda is going to throw at them. I think with the royal Rhoda's strategic plan will be is that they're going to scrutinize everything Harry and Meghan do. And as long as Harry and Meghan have some type of tie to the royal family, the royal rota sees it as fair game for them. They see it as a ticket to always have to report about them, you know. I think that the royal rota, they are always going to pit Harry and Meghan up against Wills and Kate. I did say I think it's going to get worse, but I also do think it might calm down a little bit if, and that's a big if, Harry and Will's relationship mends and the public sees the original Fab Four just hanging out, having a great time in Cali, you know, drinking the super lattes together. No, but seriously though, I do think if Harry and Will, if they mend their relationship and you do see Harry, Will, Meghan, and Kate getting along great as just a family, nothing to do with royal, then that might calm down a little bit. But you know what? The more I think about it, actually, I just take that back. I think that the rotten rota is always going to gun for Harry and Meghan. I really do. And it is what it is with that. All right. Another question from Christine. Do you think the palace, royal reporters, and trolls are ready for the upcoming Success Power? The palace, no. The royal reporters, no. The trolls, no. So all three, no. I think that all three have grossly underestimated Harry and Meghan in regards to them being able to achieve what they've achieved so far. I think the palace, the royal reporters, and the trolls are still hoping and praying that Harry and Meghan fail. I think the palace, the royal reporters, and the trolls will still do any and everything to dehumanize, crucify, and vilify Harry and Meghan. Just watch. When Harry and Meghan release that first docuseries on Netflix, they are going to trash it. Okay? When Harry and Meghan release another podcast, they are going to find any reason to trash it. Okay? They really, really are. So that's why I think we as fans have to kind of readjust our way of thinking and really be more purposeful in ignoring the negativity, you know, because we know what they're going to say. We know that they're going to trash whatever Harry and Meghan do. So actually, no, I don't think the palace, the royal reporters, and the trolls are ready for the Success Power or Harry and Meghan's power. I don't. Let's see. Who's next? All right. Here's one. I am MVP. Ooh, that's nice. And they are from YouTube. This is a comment. Harry and Meghan are doing the Lord's work. Hallelujah. They have done. Okay, let me start over because I want to make sure I get this right. This comment, I love this comment. I am MVP. Harry and Meghan are doing the Lord's work. They have not done a damn thing wrong. These people are hating because a biracial woman invaded their space. They never accepted Meghan. When they say they welcomed her with open arms, it's all bullshit. No, they welcomed her with conditions. UK's loss, the world's gain. Hallelujah. I am MVP. Thank you for sending that in. Let's see. Bethany Golf. I believe I'm saying that right. I hope I'm saying that right. Given the fact that they have established their own foundation and signed lucrative deals, what are the chances of them even working freelance with the firm? I don't think there's no chance. I just don't. I think that Harry and Meghan, especially Harry, they just want a family relationship with the royal family. They want a relationship, however, nothing to do with royal. That's what I think. That's what I really think. If there's going to be any freelancing going on, it would just be attending royal family events. You know, the same thing Zara does, the same thing Peter does. You know, I think that's what Harry and Meghan want. They want that type of role. All right. Regina UK 08. Special K thoughts. Stop dissing the UK. There are way more people that love Harry and Meghan than hate them. Regina UK 08. I will stop dissing the UK. Thank you for sending your comment in, and thank you for listening, Regina. Gail, one love. We love Harry and Meghan in the UK. Uh-oh. You know what? You did a really good job putting these comments in order and together. I see what you did. Gail, one love. We love Harry and Meghan in the UK. And to be honest, I wish they would come back as working royals. Uh-oh. Wills is lazy, Kate is boring, and I really don't think Prince Charles can handle it after he turns 75. You got a point there, Gail. You got a point. Beverly McCaskill. That name looks familiar. How long do you think Harry and Meghan will stay in when they come back in April for his grandpa's birthday and for the unveiling of the mother's, is that bust? Let's see. To be honest, I really don't know. I don't think Harry and Meghan would stay long, you know, when they go back to the UK. I would say they probably would make it like a 2 or 3 day thing. It would all just depend. You know, those guys are very purposeful and they're very good planners. You know, if they go out to the UK, please believe me, they're going to do more than just attend some family event. They're probably going to do business out there too. So I take that back. They could stay out there for a while. I mean, who knows? Honestly, I don't know, Beverly. Let's see. Oh, there's another part to her question. Also, do you think they will bring Master Archie with them? Yes, I do. I do think that they would bring Master Archie with them. I do. Maureen Tracy. Do you think the Queen will take away Harry's title? Maureen, I don't know. I just don't. In regards to the HRH titles, I don't think so. I think they'll tell them that they can keep them, but they can't use them, which to me doesn't make a hella beans sense. But you know what, Maureen? I take that back. I really honestly don't know. You know, and we'll just have to wait and see. I mean, the reason why I'm kind of leaning towards that they probably won't is because they didn't take Fergie's titles. You know what I mean? So we'll just have to wait and see. Kate Cam 102. Hi, Special K thoughts. I am a Cambridge fan and I am a Sussex fan. Okay. I wish people would stop putting Kate and Meghan up against each other. I like Meghan, and a part of me wishes she and Harry would return as working royals. Shit. Even if they don't, I will still follow them and wish them nothing but the best. I think the reason why people hate on them is because the UK has a sick obsession with Harry. They act like he is still 12 years old and are mad because Meghan is American and biracial. Special K, white people in the UK won't admit it, but they were mad and didn't like it when Meghan had a black American preacher, a black choir, and a black celloist at the wedding. Wow. Kate Cam, 102, me and you got to talk, okay? We got to talk. You spoke what I believe facts. I think you nailed it, Kate Cam. And excuse me, I got something in my throat. And I appreciate you sending this comment in. I really do. I mean, wow. You know what? I'm going to read it one more time. Kate Cam, 102. I am a Cambridge fan and a Success fan. I wish people would stop putting Kate and Meghan up against each other. I like Meghan, and a part of me wishes she and Harry would return as working royals. Even if they don't, I will still follow them and wish them nothing but the best. But I think the reason why people hate on them is because the UK has a sick obsession with Harry. They act like he is still 12 years old and are mad because Meghan is American and biracial. Special K, white people in the UK won't admit it, but they were mad and didn't like it when Meghan had a black American preacher, a black choir, and a black celloist at the wedding. Kate Cam, holla! And Kate Cam, she is from the UK. I don't know what her race is, but Kate Cam, okay, she got a lot of balls because she sent this to me in an email, and in her email, she's got pictures of Kate Middleton. But that's okay, Kate. That's okay, Kate Cam. I appreciate your comment. All right. Woo! This is a long podcast. It's long, people. It's long. I want to thank everybody who sent in comments and questions. And I'm sorry about some of those questions. Some of those questions I just really honestly don't know. But again, appreciate the comments and the questions. All right, guys, we are coming to an end of this podcast. Woo! Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, which should be located at the bottom right of the screen. So we are going to end this podcast with a famous Meghan Markle quote. You know how Meghan's world is. You guys know how we do. We always end these podcasts with a famous Meghan Markle quote. Here we go. We just need to be kinder to ourselves. I will say it one more time. We just need to be kinder to ourselves. Meghan Markle. I'm Special K Thoughts, and I'm out.